saw history repeating. Lost my heart. There's nothing that I wouldn't do. Wouldn't do in the dark.
We're going to go ahead and get started on our panel. So this is Avatar: The Last Flop. We'll be talking about Avatar: The Last Airbender, the original series, the live-action Netflix series, and then, of course, the movie that shall not be named. So we'll be talking about that. So my name is CJ. I am with the C2quared Podcast. We're a local podcast here based in Houston. We talk about anime and a bunch of nerd content. So that's, if you want to check us out, we're C2quared, C2QUARED _podcast on all platforms. You can go and check us out there. So let's do introductions. I'm CJ Wilkins, the host. Over to my right, we have Vinyl Fox. Where can we find you at, guys?
You can find me at Vinyl Fox absolutely everywhere. And over here we got...
Hello, I'm Trevante Detman. My Instagram is Vinces Detman. I'm a photographer and a videographer, so if you need some work, I got you.
Okay. So we're going to start off by rating the original series. Personally, the series is a 10 out of 10. We're talking about the cartoon. Now, if y'all know me or have checked out any of my content, I don't give out 10s. I'm what's called the mid-master. Everything is mid. So everything is mid until it's not. So I give the original series a 10 out of 10. Visually pleasing, the scoring and the
all
music.
series 1 through 3.
The whole book. The whole series of Avatar: The Last Airbender. We haven't talked about Korra yet, and we're not going to talk about Korra today. I love Korra. I love Korra for different reasons. I see why people have their beef with her, but that's another that's another podcast for a different day. That one is actually coming out next week, so be on the lookout for Legends of Trash.
Wow.
Hey, Frankie coined that one. Frankie coined that one. All right. So I give the series a 10 out of 10. Visually pleasing, music is really good, character development is all around great, and everyone for any age can relate. I think that's a 10 out of 10 in my book. What is your rating?
I would actually give it a 10 out of 10 as well. I really love Avatar: The Last Airbender. I know we're not going to get into Korra. You know that I actually like Korra.
That's a whole rabbit hole in itself.
I have my gripes with Korra, but I overall do like the series a lot. But for the original Avatar: The Last Airbender, I absolutely love Avatar: The Last Airbender a lot. Definitely a 10 out of 10 for me.
I would say the same thing, 10 out of 10, because that shows like literally my childhood. I've been raised with that childhood, and I think all the characters are 10 out of 10. Especially season 3, my personal favorite season 3, I get that 11 out of the 10 from start.
We only got 3 seasons.
I know. I'm just
He's
saying.
saying the third.
I'm just saying the third
The
season.
third one.
Was there more that I missed?
Oh no! I mean, it's the book. Of course, the comics are
Okay,
going on.
so, okay,
But,
Fire.
The fire
Okay,
one
okay,
is
okay,
by
gotcha.
far the best season. 11 out of 10.
Okay. What is y'all's favorite characters from the original series?
Ooh.
Toph.
Toph. Basic.
How dare you?
Basic.
Well, I could have said Zuko.
Princess Yue.
No, definitely mine is Toph.
Man, I don't know. I'll probably say probably Sokka.
Sokka. Okay.
'Cause he's so
Okay,
underrated,
Yoda
and
character.
he's funny too.
I mean, I could
And
be.
he had the space sword. The space sword is pretty dope.
Space Sword.
Space Sword's still MIA. No idea where it is. Had the coolest weapon in the entire series. Loses it.
It's out of principle,
Just gone.
okay?
And we never talk about it again.
Never. But what about you?
I can be basic and I can say Uncle Iroh, but I think that's everybody's favorite character. So
He's,
I wouldn't say
every-
basic.
he's everyone's uncle, okay?
Everyone's
he
uncle.
helped us grow up.
And you know what's crazy with
He was a good middle ground?
Mhm.
Absolutely. Very neutral. Right. Who got beef with Uncle Iroh?
nobody. Well, his brother.
Well,
His brother, Ozai.
wait.
His
Ozai.
Ozai hates him. Let's be real.
That's fair. But I'm the Avatar, so I'm the Avatar.
You're the Earthbender.
Hey, so I'm not an Earthbender.
You're
we
an
all know I
Earthbender.
took the test.
We
I'm the
all
Avatar.
took the test, and he is so delusional that he is an airbender, but realistically, he is an earthbender.
Crazy. Okay, so that way y'all know where we kind of stand on the series. We're very passionate about this topic. So getting into the live action aspects of things,
Which live action? The movie?
we're
or-
talking about we're going to talk about the Netflix. We're actually going to talk about both. All right. So I got these pictures up here, so we can do a compare and a contrast. So the first one, we got Aang. Go ahead, everybody, take a look. Take a look. All right, cool. Which one would you be more afraid of?
More afraid of?
More afraid of? Middle? Yeah, I'm afraid of
Left.
watching this movie again.
Yeah.
The sleep paralysis demon
It's
is the one in
crazy.
the middle. Can we get her a mic? Can we get her a mic?
no,
No,
you're
it's
good.
all good. You're making some
Just
really
go
good.
ahead
If you want to
and
come up too, that's perfectly fine. At any point, if any of y'all want to come up and give your opinion, I would love
Feel
to hear
free.
it.
How you doing?
I'm good.
All right. What's your name?
My name's Zane.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you. Sorry, I'm very passionate about Avatar: The Last Airbender. It raised
Favorite
me-
character?
Sokka.
Okay, all right,
I
fair,
love
fair.
him very much. He's funny, and honestly, the character development of him going from like super sexist to getting a badass girlfriend, one of the best parts of the show. But
Yeah, that's fair.
what was I saying?
He grabbed all the baddies in the show.
Oh,
Technically at the same time.
technically,
I mean,
one
They
of them
technically never
One
broke
of
up.
them-
They
one of
technically
them
never
is
broke
a
up.
moon.
Yeah, Toph was a maybe. But I feel like because we know like what Aang is capable of,
Mm-hmm.
like the animation Aang, he's scary.
Okay.
But the live action, we haven't seen his full potential yet because the series isn't over.
That's fair.
But I feel like based off of the fight that he had with Zuko in the live action, it's gonna be pretty good. Like he's gonna be relatively forceful. I don't know the
Okay.
word.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's
So,
what I would
who embodied the character better?
say. Like live action wise.
Live action wise, who embodied the character better?
I forgot his name, but the
Which
one
one
from
is
the
more
series.
appealing to look at?
The one from
That
the
one
Netflix.
I think the one
looks
from
like
Okay,
Netflix.
Aang or
baby.
Ong?
Ong is
He looks like 11 from Stranger Things.
That's crazy. Which one?
The middle one.
That's fair.
But the Wish
me see.
version, the
Ooh,
Timu
Wish
version,
The Timu.
That's so wrong.
from
The
Stranger
wish.
Things.
Who?
He's an airbender.
This one flying?
Yeah.
Middle
Oh, the
one?
middle one.
Flying?
Did he?
In the first, okay, all right. I did talk about that in my last podcast. we come to the conclusion he did not fly. He was not flying. He was falling with
you
style.
talking about the Netflix version of it?
Yeah, we're talking
like
about
the
the
first
Netflix
episode. I think he was flying.
I
was
thought
not
he was
flying.
I personally think he was
Even
flying.
if he was,
because he didn't have his staff.
Airbending master.
Yeah,
Yeah, there's only 2 that can
He just-
fly.
he-
Zahir is the
Zahir.
very first
And then
guy
the
that
OG,
he learned
yeah.
from.
he was delusional. He's like,
Guru?
oh, he's just gliding up. I'm like,
No,
homie,
can
he
see-
is
you can
levitating
see-
off the ground.
Hold up.
Airbender, not Korra. The original guy, I don't remember his name, but he is shown when Zahir breaks in to the metal bending facility with like the other airbenders, and it's a book and basically teaches you how to fly. Yeah, I don't remember his name, and that's how
okay,
Zahir
okay.
learned how to fly because he like untethered.
Because he
from
learned
the
from
earth.
one of the monks, or he studied the monks.
Yeah, he studied
While
him
in
while
jail.
he was in prison,
Basically. Okay.
and then
Gotcha.
Korra effed up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Classic.
Not Airbender's back,
When
I
does
guess,
Korra
but
F up?
for the price of a crazy person.
But at what cost? So she did.
Yeah, almost losing the Avatar state, being the very last
Almost.
Avatar.
Almost. She redeemed herself.
Very smart.
Sadly.
Restore the whole nation, but at what cost?
Losing
It wasn't
everything.
worth it.
All right, no, y'all were discussing something over here.
Oh, the last time you were trying to like say, oh, he's just gliding. I'm like, dude, no, he's levitating off the ground into the air. He is flying, sir.
You can see the air around him.
Yes,
You can
that's
see
how
the air
you
around
visually
him.
see he's
What do
flying.
you mean?
Oh, we're not
That's
gonna
how
get
that's
into
how it
this.
would look if. So that's you can't see air, dude. So that's
saw
how
it on
would
Netflix?
look.
How else are we
That's
gonna-
how you would see.
It is a show.
You would see the waves around him.
Okay.
So
we
it's
can
not
see it.
actually you're not. It's not visually there. So it's gonna look like he's flying regardless. Even in the series when he did that spinning
Delusional,
run
bro.
and then
Flew
thrusting
out?
himself at
Yeah.
Zuko. Zuko didn't see that coming.
True.
No, that's very fair.
True,
When they
true.
animate it, they can add the effects to make
Yeah,
it
it's
look
very
that
So
way.
in reality, it's
Yeah,
not
but
gonna
in
look
the,
like he was.
In the live action, they animate the other elements very well, but it's kind of hard to animate air. As you can tell, there's no floating
you.
particles around us.
Thank
with
you.
The air. So
What happened?
She's proving my point.
Look.
She's proving my point.
Homie.
Okay, all right. We're gonna put a pin in this one. All right,
We're gonna have to.
Zuko. oh, wait, my bad.
Wow. How dare you do my boy like that?
We're gonna swing to Zuko next. All right, so visually, we got both Zuko's for reference here. Ponytail Zuko and Redemption Arc Zuko.
Bald Zuko
Who
is
embodied the character
hilarious.
better in the live action?
Series.
I like
Series?
Series.
the series.
In the series?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Does he even have the
A
scar
rash?
in the movie?
Or are you talking about the movie?
No, this one, the Netflix series.
A rash?
A rash
That
is
is a
crazy.
burn mark.
It's his scar.
This one looks more like a rash than
Right.
a burn mark right here.
Wow.
Yeah, and it's barely noticeable. If you look at these two pictures of actual Zuko,
Wait.
it's supposed to be a noticeable scar. Go ahead.
On
Go
the
ahead,
movie
go
version,
ahead,
I
go
couldn't
ahead,
tell.
Go ahead.
I'm not gonna lie. From a distance, I did not see he had a burn mark on him.
I didn't
On the
either.
movie one? You just
Yeah.
realized it?
I didn't
did
know he had a
not
scar.
look like it at all from here.
Well, if you watch
Bad
the
makeup.
actual the movie, and you didn't know what Avatar was, you'd be like, okay, what in the cool samurai movie is this? That's what it looked like. It looked like an old samurai movie.
Another thing they did with the movie versus the live action is in the original show, all of the bending is based off of different forms of martial arts.
Yeah,
and it is
I appreciate
animated
that.
way. They did not do that with the movie. They were just
It's
Why does it
like-
take 5 people to move one Earth? I find that so crazy.
but the biggest move in the movie was
Toph
Uncle
stomped a rock
Iroh.
with her head. You remember
Easily.
that? She like
I haven't
slammed
seen
into it
the
at the
movie
end when
so
Aang
long.
couldn't do it. Season 2.
Of the original series.
Yeah, of the
Okay.
original series, and it's taken 5 men to move one rock. Come on, please.
Well, there was
It ain't
Uncle
that hard.
one.
A
There
12-year-old
was
girl's
Uncle
doing
Iroh.
it.
I don't even know if y'all even remember this movie. Which, if you don't remember, you're the luckiest person in this room right now. Uncle Iroh, when General Zhao killed,
General
yeah,
Zhao,
yeah,
yeah.
he killed the koi fish or whatever in the movie, and there's like candles in this cave, and he just they have to use the elements that are around them. So if there's no water in the area, they can't waterbend. If there's no fire in the area, they can't firebend. So,
Oh, that's right. I
yeah,
forgot that was
so-
a part of the movie.
He just conjures up fire out of nowhere. Like, there's like 2 candles in the very back of the room. And he just-
The only like elements that you can conjure something out of nothing is water and then air. Water because with what is the blood lady's name? Bloodbender.
I forget her name, but I know what you're talking
yes,
about.
the older lady.
Yeah.
Got her
Hama.
name.
Hama. Her name's
Yes,
Hama.
Hama.
She showed Katara how to take water out of the air.
Correct. OP.
So
Yeah,
technically
yeah.
that could work. And she's also used her sweat, but like fire, poof.
I mean, but the 2 like if we're gonna do the movie series, the 2 most overpowered elements are literally air and earth, because it's all around you. So I mean,
Yeah.
and it's crazy
That's
how an
accurate.
entire nation took out a whole other 3 nations.
Yeah. Well,
Easy.
they erased airbenders, but they're conquering the
But
other.
with what?
three.
But with what? Because I know they
Ambush
didn't
is
draw
what they
fire from that
said.
comet.
Yeah.
I know they didn't draw no fire from that comet.
Hey, man. We're just here to have fun.
Oh, we're
It's
not
fun
applying
work,
logic
actually.
anymore? Okay. Okay, so rating on the characters.
Like the live action? Like which
We're-
one?
We're doing both the live actions.
Okay.
On who
People
did it
can't- I
better?
think people
Who did
can't
it
see.
better? Who's your favorite?
I like this one.
I like the series.
This one's series,
but
okay.
the iconic season 1 and half of season 2 Zuko
Oh.
scares me in a way that
Okay.
is unique.
Okay.
If
I
we're
want to know
adding,
how he did the thing with his hair. How do you make it grow from one spot and only
Oh my
one
God.
spot?
you just shave
That
it
is
all the
talent.
time. He's just
Every
over
day.
here every
It's like
day.
every morning he has to make sure it's like perfectly aligned.
He's looking in the mirror. He's spending like 3 hours in there
Just
just
doing the
That's why you
ones
can't
where
find
making
it.
sure each hair is in the bun.
Wait, what is-
Rating?
Oh, what's part? I give him like a 8.5.
8.5?
8.5.
Okay. All right. Oh, you already said you liked him. Okay.
Yeah, if we're actually giving like a number, I think 8.5 is good.
Okay, if we're
That's
gonna do a
fair.
number, okay.
What about him?
He gets a solid 2.
I thought about
Solid
Negative?
2. Solid
Are
2.
negatives an option?
-2.
Negative? Negative 2?
I mean,
Like, he was more aggressive, but he was overly aggressive.
Too much, I think.
He was too much. Yeah, too
You-
much.
you
If
recently watched
even if
this
you want to
movie,
call
right?
that, unfortunately.
so I gotta know.
Well, rewatch.
Honor?
Yeah. Oh,
Or Destiny.
oh my God.
It is my
Okay,
destiny.
Okay.
That's what he kept
If he
saying.
says
Yeah.
honor,
No, he says
that will.
glory.
He says glory in like the first.
I thought it was
what?
destiny.
No, it was
Mm-mm,
honor.
it's
or
glory.
It was? Okay.
It was glory. If he says this, he'll jump up from because he's got potential. I think he truly does have potential.
Once
He
he
would
grow out
jump up
his
from
hair,
a. I'm
If you
gonna say
give him a 5, I swear, the mid master, bro. There's no way.
Only because I see the potential for this Zuko, and I'm gonna give him credit because he does feel like a Zuko, and I'll give him that.
Okay.
His
Alright.
actor also already before like he came onto the show knew the form of martial arts for firebending that they use.
Perfect. Look at that.
Oh,
Someone
really?
who actually truly
Yeah,
cares
so
about us.
him versus like the other actors, him and Aang's actors did their martial arts years before they
Before
did.
they did the show?
Yeah, before they did
Wow.
it. Like Katara didn't, Azula didn't. So they already technically like.
They have
I
a
think
background in
that's why
martial
they have
arts.
the most fight scenes as well, is because
That
they
makes
do
sense.
it the
Yeah,
best.
that makes sense.
So
Just-
no wonder they did
just
good in the
don't
next
mess
one.
up
No
Toph
wonder.
and we're
Okay.
fine.
As if they touch
Well,
Toph,
I'll
if
change
they
my
touch
rating
Toph,
then. I'll
it's
change it
over.
to 9 then,
I
because
want-
that's kind of hard to do, to be
9 is
honest.
crazy.
I mean, martial arts is hard to do.
I understand.
Especially
I
you have that in the
understand that.
background.
But you can tell that to Jackie Chan and Bruce Lee as well.
Oh,
Like,
that's 20 out
That's
of
a
10.
bit different. I
20
feel.
out of 10.
That's kind of cold.
They did all of their own stunts.
You're right.
Michael Jai White, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna switch it up. Who had the better Avatar state? Who had the better Avatar state?
Wait, what? I gotta see. I'm not
I
gonna
think
lie.
y'all hold up to keep it secret.
Can I give the option of none?
None?
None.
None?
None? Even a cartoon?
No. Cartoon Aang, he's fire. Okay.
Okay,
Like,
okay. We're
why
gonna
is
pick
it
them all
blue
three.
versus white? Like, I know he glows blue in like the second season, but primarily the Avatar state, it just turns fully white. It doesn't stay blue.
Yeah. Oh.
You see what I mean?
Yeah.
I never noticed that.
Yeah, it starts out blue when he's doing it, but then once he's already in the Avatar state, it's completely white.
So does that
They
mean
don't-
that
Can
he
y'all see these
mastered it?
pictures?
Is it because since it changed color?
Kinda, barely, vaguely.
Does that make sense?
It looks like a.
Wait.
See, that's what I was going for.
Hey,
That
man.
and
Yeah.
he said it. That's where I was kind of going for. If he pulled up and the Avatar state was already active, like who would you be more afraid of?
Well,
like,
it
because
looks like
anytime we seen the Avatar state in the series, it was business, straight business.
He was him at that moment.
Not you can throw a rock at this kid and he'll fall down. Like no. Like OG Aang stood on business in the Avatar state. You took Appa away. Dude was ready to wipe an entire nation.
Bro, he wanted them sandbenders gone.
No, he was about to clear. He was about to clear that whole desert and level that out.
What if
I caught myself.
I have a
Good,
what if?
good.
I have a what if. What if the final battle where Ozai and Aang fought, and then Appa appeared out of nowhere, just coming to rescue him, and then Ozai saw the opportunity to kill him.
If Appa was
Okay, you know how
killed-
Life
Aang
for
is.
life is
You know how Aang is.
crazy.
He don't kill just to kill. But
I think Kyoshi would have taken over.
Oh,
Kyoshi or Yang Chen? No. Yeah. Okay. No.
Maybe
We got to
Yang
stick
Chen.
back to the series. We got to reel it back in. We got to stick to the series. I need you to hold that question because we'll talk about that.
That's
So-
so dope.
Kyoshi would take over.
So if all three of them were to fight each other, who's coming out on top?
Cartoon.
The
Cartoon.
animated series.
OG Aang? OG Aang?
OG Aang.
Okay, all right, OG Aang. All right, cool. Glad we're all smart and on the same page. Do we want to talk about this?
No.
Do we want to talk about this?
He doesn't
Do
deserve
we
it.
want to talk about this?
Oh my God!
okay.
What is that?
Do we want to?
Where did his
Where
muscles
did you
go?
even get that?
Oh my God!
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie
I
to you.
don't
I think
remember
they
this.
really tried to bury this version of him.
Yeah,
Like
I
I
agree.
typed in Fire Lord Ozai for the movie. There was like maybe 2 actual pictures online.
Wait,
They're trying
that's-
to bury this man.
First of all, I don't understand
Dude.
why
You
was
might
he
get
in
the
the movie
FBI
because he's
after
not
you
supposed
for
to be.
pulling that photo
He's
up.
not supposed to be. How do you? Okay, so for the sake of this, right? We didn't get Ozai in the series until what, book 3, right? So you know his reveal was actually
Well, we
really
saw
cool.
him in the
We
first
knew
season.
We've
all
seen him
these.
before.
Who had the better reveal? Obviously, this Ozai right here. Daddy Ozai.
Daddy Ozai.
I will agree with that one.
Did you say Daddy Ozai?
Daddy Ozai.
That's
yeah.
crazy.
Isn't that what the cast calls him too?
Yes.
Yeah,
follow them
yeah.
on
Not be-
Instagram.
I think I saw that on
would not be
TikTok.
shocked.
I feel like okay, the movie Ozai. I feel like what I could do is just put a mirror in front of him and he'd be defeated.
That's crazy.
mirror.
It's
His reflection killed himself.
yeah.
A beard or a beer?
A
Yeah,
mirror.
he didn't even have
a mirror.
a mirror. Oh, I heard a,
A
beer.
mirror.
I
No,
was
mirror.
like, is he an
A
alcoholic
mirror.
Oh,
now?
Oh,
now
yeah,
that you
but
say
honestly-
that, he doesn't even have his beard or anything.
Oh, trash. That's all trash. Okay, I'm done talking about
So
this.
how we feel about OG Fire Lord?
OG Fire Lord stood on business.
'Cause-
There was no time for
'cause
shenanigans.
his aura was
no
scary,
time for
let's be
shenanigans.
honest.
Yeah, yeah.
Every
Well,
time
we
they
also
show him,
we also
the
had a
Lord
build up
of
to
the
him as
nation.
well. Like
Yeah. I will say though, Azula. When I was younger, Azula scared me more than him.
yeah,
That's true.
Yeah,
But
but we
that's
saw her
because-
more
But we
often.
didn't know if she was gonna snap or not.
Right. Well,
True.
not only that, Azula is one of the most well-written villains I think I've ever seen because she's a very complex character, and you see it more in the comics. But Ozai was just
Shut mommy
straight.
traumy.
Yeah, Ozai was
Who
just
doesn't?
straight like cuckoo, but like Azula was crazy. But also, she wasn't given the opportunity to get out of the toxic environment she was in, like Zuko did with Iroh. So I
So it's
feel
like jealousy a little bit.
Well, yeah, because she was jealous of their mom, but not only that, like she was, in my opinion, wholeheartedly manipulated by Ozai. Of
course.
Like,
Oh,
100%.
Zuko got acknowledged by both of his parents, where Azula, she didn't receive anything from either of her parents.
You talking about the Netflix or the?
For just her as a character.
Well, Zuko got acknowledgement from his father in the "you're stupid" way. Like, I hate
Oh,
you.
whoa, 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 whoa,
My bad,
whoa,
my bad,
whoa,
my bad.
PG, PG,
Freaking,
PG.
freaking.
We'll
It's all
have to leave
good.
that one out.
Excuse me.
It's all good.
My bad.
It's all good.
But like Azula was psychotic. Don't get me wrong. She goes to a mental facility in the comics.
That's fair. Yeah.
But like, yeah, I feel like Ozai could have had a little more oomph about him. Like, he was scary. Don't get me wrong, but he didn't have that like wholehearted like feeling that I feel like Azula did.
That's fair.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. Y'all want to move on to the next one?
Sure.
We'll go. Oh, okay. Blue
Oh.
Spirit. Blue
Oh,
Spirit. Now these
Blue
are
Spirit.
awful pictures. Awful pictures.
Wait, I didn't know that was that bad.
Yes. Yes. Like, you printed it out and you can barely
Oh.
see it. You can barely see it.
I think I could
Is
make
that the
with
Green
hot glue.
Goblin but blue?
Yeah.
That's what. This is the Blue Goblin. What is this?
Here.
Is it the Dollar Tree
Pass this-
version
pass
of the
this around
mask?
to the
They,
crowd.
they get it at Dollar Tree.
Basically on the movie, yes.
Yeah, kids scrapbook. You know, like kids craft project
That's
is what
really
that's
hard
giving.
to see.
Which one did you like? The OG mask, Blue Spirit? Okay. Because they had one where it was like an Oni mask, which it's cool, but it just didn't fit.
Do that again?
What?
The OG.
You're weird, bro.
I mean, the cultural aspects of the live action series is cool.
That's cool, but you
But-
can still incorporate it and
Yeah,
give
and
give the
not-
fans what they want. It's like they
Yeah.
just took creative liberties for it.
Basically.
Yeah, no, that's very fair.
And totally forgot about the whole aspect of Avatar.
Yeah.
That's
So
Careful.
what we're rating?
Rating, Blue Spirit. Okay, Blue Spirit entrance. I'm gonna do Netflix.
Netflix did a good job.
I think
They did a
I
really
think-
good job,
Yeah.
and they captured that scene really well, where he's taking Aang away, taking Aang away. Costume design is almost 1-to-1. It's really nice, really clean. The fighting scenes, amazing, beautiful. The swords,
Chef's
mwah.
kiss.
All around. This is perfect. This is perfect. Agreed?
Yep.
Agreed.
Okay.
Agreed.
Okay. Cool. We got a couple more, I think.
Oh,
Katara.
I really like the Netflix design for Katara a
the
lot.
outfit?
It's so good.
Yeah. I'd say it's more more cultural, but it's the same colors, the same base premise. The other outfit, it just looks like a blue shirt.
It's just
Look.
it's
Am I
just a
wrong?
blue. It's just
it looks like a
blue
blue
dress.
t-shirt. Is it not?
That's fair. That's
Like
fair.
look,
Yeah,
look.
yeah,
When you look
yeah, that's
when
fair.
you look at these two together, these two here, they look genuinely like they would be the same person.
Yeah.
Almost.
This looks like someone that came from Twilight series.
I agree.
Oh, no. Does she even have her hair loopies?
Nope.
Oh, she doesn't
She
have
has
her hair
short
there.
hair.
She's got-
No, she has
got-
braided.
No, she's got one right here.
No, she doesn't
one
actually.
around her head, and then some locks. It looks like.
She has no hair loops.
And she's.
I mean, okay. Hold on.
It's-
That would make sense.
Let me stop.
Hold on. It would make sense if they got, the right ethnicity actor to play her
Hey.
because they are supposed to be, from the
Yeah,
Arctic.
yeah.
So that is technically, culturally, I believe, accurate. That is a whole white woman, though. Like, that is not.
I'm cool. I'm cool with that. I'm cool with whatever character, as long as they get the character
Brings
is done
life
right.
to
As long as they
Katara.
bring life
Yeah.
to that character.
She
I
looks
think
But
like
she
Gigi
has the-
delivered though.
See,
Yeah.
yeah, absolutely. She definitely delivered. Netflix did. But I would say, take this Katara's necklace, put it on this one, and we got the perfect Katara.
Guitar?
Katara, not katana.
Oh
The
my!
movie
It's like guitar.
This isn't Mortal Kombat.
Deaf in two ways.
All right. Which one is this? And then your boy.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
The disappointment is crazy.
Okay. I love Sokka's live action actor.
Which
and
one? The movie or
No.
Netflix?
I don't know what that is. I don't want to talk about that.
That is a white man.
That
right
gives
there.
me distress. What do they
They
put my man?
This guy?
oh,
He is. He is.
so funny. That's
Yes.
we go from
That makes
That
it
makes me
worse, to
cry.
be honest
Yeah,
We go from
yeah,
boss.
I think it does.
that's so cool.
That stressed me out.
Wait, which character was he from
That
Twilight?
was the doctor. That was the Jasper.
Jasper.
Oh, he was Jasper all this time?
No, it
No,
doesn't.
it doesn't.
That's crazy.
Honestly,
Oh no.
what
The
have been
revelation
less bad?
among all of us is just why.
Would have been less bad if they got
And you know what's
Jacob's
crazy?
actor
I
to
watched
play
Twilight
him.
multiple times.
I've seen
and
it
I'm
so
not,
many
like,
times. I did not know this.
Not proud to admit that.
That is a white man.
There's nothing wrong with that.
I whitewashed him.
You can watch Twilight under any sort of influence. You can take a Benadryl and watch Twilight, and it'd be better than watching it sober.
Ooh, wow. That's kind of
Twilight?
harsh.
Twilight is.
Twilight is mad mid, okay, and I will stand on that.
Thank you.
I mean,
I
it's
will
cool.
stand on
I'm even in like the alternative scene, which is like Twilight's supposed to be a thing there, and I'm like, no.
So how we feeling about the Netflix version? How we
Why are you
feeling?
yelling at me though?
I'm sorry. How we feeling about the Netflix? Are we cool with it?
No? Okay.
No?
Okay. Cool. I agree. You said no. I will say.
Point blank, period.
Take the leadership qualities from him.
Mm-hmm.
The comedy from him. Put it together in him. I think he's got the best
10 out of 10.
visual look for that. Because I think I guess we'll see how it is in the series how they develop Sokka because
Was he
they're
funny
going in-
to you?
Absolutely not.
No.
Okay,
I
I thought so.
I didn't chuckle
I
a single
thought so.
time.
Another
dry.
thing, there's two things. One thing that I liked that they did, one thing I didn't like. This is gonna sound bad. They didn't add the sexism, which
Yeah.
sounds really bad, but that takes away the
It's a
his
part of his
entire
character.
character
Yeah, I was gonna
development
say
arc.
his
they
character.
should at least
Yeah.
gave him something
The whole
different to
reason
develop
they
from.
gave him,
Is it because they didn't try to get canceled? You think that's what it is?
Well, yes, 100%, which I
Well, they talked
understand
about
that.
making Toph not blind because it's insensitive, but it's like, are you?
I think that was a rumor.
I think that was a
I
rumor,
think
but
that's
that was
rumor.
a whole thing for a
But
hot minute.
if that is true,
that's
I
true,
will
season
be
2 is
devastated.
cooked. Oh,
I will
season
never
2.
watch the show.
But the thing that they did do that I thought I was going to hate but actually liked was, we all know Sokka's the iconic backbender, right? Yeah. He gets
He
like
bagged the moon. That's
he
crazy.
got there's like 4 girls that are after him in the show, if
and
not
they're
more.
all different nations, too.
Yep.
It's crazy.
I'm surprised that if he was alive during Korra, he would have gotten Air Nation girlfriend too.
You said if he was alive during Korra?
Yeah, well, he was
Because-
the first.
His
he was
Riz-
the first to die of the originals.
His Riz needs to be studied, though.
Oh, that's true.
Like,
Yeah.
honestly.
Literally.
That's
Like,
why
how
really
he
tripped
get
me
all
out.
4 nations of the baddest baddies? Like,
He even
how?
got a
Yeah,
non-bender.
literally the Avatar.
One becomes the moon. One's a warrior.
Yeah.
And
2 of
she's
them
the
warriors,
coldest
actually.
Oh, you're right.
2 warriors?
2 warriors?
Am I missing
Yeah.
something?
Ty
Oh,
Lee
yeah.
is
Do we count Ty Lee though?
awesome.
Are we counting Ty Lee for real?
Yeah,
Yes.
she literally
She liked
like
him.
she flirts with him on multiple occasions. One
That's true,
even
but that
being in
should-
front of his girlfriend.
But I feel like that's also just her character as well. Just very like.
Name other characters she did that to.
Huh?
Name other
Does she
characters she
flirt
did
with
that to
Aang or
that she flirted.
Zuko?
Literally every character. That's
How-
just her personality. She's very like bubbly.
That's true.
That's true.
I'll
True.
say.
I'll give you that.
So the thing that I thought I would hate was the fact that they made him like the scene where him and why am I forgetting his girlfriend's name?
Suki?
Suki, thank you.
Ooh.
When they kiss, it is extremely awkward, right?
Wait,
There
wait,
is-
where?
In the live action series.
Netflix?
Netflix?
Yeah, it is extremely awkward, and like, I got secondhand embarrassment watching it. I'm not gonna lie. And there's no like, he's not skilled.
He's not
with
that
it.
guy.
He had no Riz.
Inexperienced.
Thank you, no riz at all.
Yeah.
But the thing is
No
he
game.
No
was-
game.
No game.
He was secluded with no other teenage women his entire life besides his sister. Do you think that logically speaking he would have proper social cues? No.
No.
He would
I don't think so.
not know
So-
how to talk to women.
Part of his charm
It's natural.
is just so natural to him.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
I can
fair.
get behind that. But see, I'll say about the whole Suki scene, because actually I felt that was a better relationship, character development as a whole together
It
than
was a lot
anything else in the series.
No, it was a lot
It's
sweeter.
like it was a lot
Like,
sweeter.
It wasn't as
I felt there
rushed.
was a lot more tension there. Like, you know, it was like, oh, I felt there was more tension
Yeah.
there than Aang and Katara.
Man.
Yes.
Aang and Katara never has
It was
no
like,
love interest in
and,
the
oh,
Netflix.
don't get me started about that cave episode. That one really, yeah,
Oh.
that one
In the
was
live
really
action,
weird,
it felt so
dude.
weird.
I love Aang and
It's
Katara's
your sister,
relationship.
bro. This isn't Star
There was
Wars.
no
Don't get me
relationship.
wrong. Hold on. It's very sparse. Not really there. The thing I hated about their relationship though was like, you tell me the first time Aang meets a girl his age, and she's like, "Hey, bae, you want to like not go into the Avatar state right now? Your nation's dead, but just look at me. It's giving.
It's
Hit her with the
okay.
womp womp.
Yeah, it's giving those those girls that are like, this isn't you, Jake. This isn't you. Whenever he's in the Avatar state, like, do you genuinely think if your entire family died and you see this cute girl and she's like, hey, it's okay. Don't go crazy right now. Would you do it? Thank you. It makes no sense that they just immediately clicked.
My mom died and everyone else got genocided, but we're the same, you know? You know,
Yeah, it's fine. You know.
we're the same. I share the same trauma as you. It's okay.
I know what loss is. Do you know what loss is right now?
Okay.
Wakes up 100 years later. Nobody he knows is there. The only person that's there is
Boomy.
Boomy.
That he knows.
Boomy, and he's ancient.
He 103.
I don't-
Oh,
100,
yeah.
103, jacked, and still is here.
No, actually, he's 113 because whenever they're
Because Aang was
kids, they were
13,
the
right?
same age.
Oh, yeah.
I thought he was
112.
12. So they're the same
no,
age.
Boomy
I
was a
forgot
year
about
older
that.
than him when they were younger.
Oh, Yeah. really?
Yeah,
Still
so he
relatively
was
the same age.
113
His
and Aang's
bones
112.
are made of
Okay.
rocks.
They did make it a lot more like the deaths more gruesome in the live action.
I
Agreed.
I like that
I-
a
You
lot.
telling me
that-
I
which is
did
cool.
Katara's mom died in front of her. In front of her. She watched.
She
That
watched.
did not happen.
In the cartoon, never
That
happened.
is more traumatic, I will say.
Got turned into
Aang
a
didn't
chicken
have
crisper.
to watch his nation get slaughtered.
You need to chill, bro.
Wait, what did you say?
So I'm wrong?
I didn't hear what you said.
She got burnt into a chicken crisper.
Cancel.
All right.
Where that
That's
is.
so wrong.
Unique response to somebody's mom dying in front of them.
Okay.
It's fine.
What's up?
5-minute warning? Okay, cool.
I had one thing though. I
Yeah.
just want to know how would you feel about Suki live action character?
I love the Suki live action character.
She's
I love it. I think
gorgeous.
I
She's
think
gorgeous.
that's gonna be.
Yeah.
She's just. I will say the entire cast from everybody that was
From start
on
to
screen
finish.
for the Netflix series was visually pleasing. I think.
Mm-hmm.
Who was it? Boomy? I thought he looked. Boomy looked
Ah.
like. Okay.
I
Boomy?
agree.
They gave him the biggest nose.
He wasn't packing the muscles he did in the original.
He had no muscle. He had
Yeah.
old
Okay.
body physique.
Yeah.
But in the
Boomy
cartoon,
was
he-
like built like a freaking.
Jacked.
Yeah.
jacked.
He was a muscle man.
Yeah, he was.
That's
he
another
was,
thing.
yeah.
Boomy's
But
supposed to be
visually,
witty. Not.
like every character there was almost 1-to-1.
Yeah.
Was almost 1-to-1.
Oh.
You ain't like
We
Azula?
don't talk about her.
Wait, what's wrong with her?
See, I didn't get
she's
to
the
finish
Avatar
it, so I
Bruno,
don't
okay?
know
We don't
exactly what Azula looks like.
Okay, fair enough. She doesn't look that much like Azula. I think the reason they
Is
chose
it the
her-
wig? I think the wig throwing it
Yeah,
off.
I think the reason they did it though is because she looks similar to Zuko's actor.
Which is cool. And somebody else did
I
say.
kind of see what you're
Yeah.
saying. Yeah, but
Gotta be
It doesn't
blood
make
related
sense,
somehow.
So this is one thing that kind of made it okay for me for these characters is we have another buddy of ours on this podcast. He mentioned that they're future-proofing the cast, which makes sense why all of them are young and they look the way they look. Is because we have the next 10 years worth of Avatar planned out already. So
Yeah.
future-proofing the cast, kind of the safest bet. So I was able to respect that a little
so
bit.
as
more.
they get older,
Yeah.
they're gonna look
As
better.
they get old, yes. So that's the intention. That's the intention. Now, whether it happens or not, hopefully within this 10 years we get better acting and better, development. See, it's a Netflix series, so CGI isn't gonna always be there for the first thing. But
Speaking of CGI, did y'all approve to that? The CGI, was it good?
in
Could
the
have
show.
done better.
In the
Okay,
show.
if we're in
the
comparisons,
live
in
action.
comparisons to the movie,
Yes.
it's astounding. It's astounding.
It-
it's probably
It's-
the best thing that they've ever touched.
What's up?
Absolutely.
Yeah, go ahead. Come on.
We got about three minutes left. Yeah.
Okay, I have a huge interest in animation, and I just want to say, if you have an animated series, never make it into live action. You're gonna ruin it. You're gonna destroy the spirit. It's never gonna be good.
Preaching.
Thank you.
Preaching. Okay.
I will say,
I will-
sorry.
No, you're good. You're good.
The one thing that they did not accomplish with the live action that they did in the show is they overcomplicated it. It is very visually appealing, don't get me wrong. I think the simplicity of the animation style in the original allows you to have a deeper connection with the characters and the storyline and the world building, which world building in Avatar best in the ever. I feel like you don't get that as much because you're paying too much, at least for me, it might be because I have ADHD, I was paying too much attention to the visuals rather than the full plot with the live action. I feel like it was a little bit easier to get distracted with it than like the simplicity of the original.
I think the second season they gonna pull it off real good. We just
I
got,
think the
gotta
second
have
season will be
faith.
better once we actually see Aang waterbend. There was none of that at all. You can't call the book one water if there's no waterbending development
He
whatsoever.
sure didn't. He not once he waterbend.
You can say he got possessed by that giant koi fish, but that's really about it. You can't really call that waterbending if it's a possession.
Look, they're just doing Attack on Titan. All right, they got Water Book 1 Part 2.5. All right, coming out.
75, 150 parts later,
You gotta
we'll
wait
get there.
1,000 chapters for the next one.
Crazy.
AOT season 4 hurt me mentally.
Awesome. So I think when's the next release date?
I don't know.
I actually heard everything got pushed back a year.
So like 2026
Yeah.
maybe.
Season 2 and Season 3, though, are confirmed to
So
be
we
published.
just got Attack on Titan. We got pushed back. See, we're gonna.
Oh,
get
wait,
We're
don't-
waiting for the manga to
2.5.
catch up.
What are we talking
Is it
about?
the movie anime Avatar: Last Airbender coming out next
Yeah,
year?
so we're getting, so how it is, it's live action, cartoon, live action, cartoon,
Okay.
live action until
So
the
it's like
series
back and
finish.
forth.
Yes,
Okay.
yes. Okay, that had to be our final thing. I'm gonna close this out. I just want to thank everybody for being here today. This was awesome, amazing time with you guys. Thank you for being on the panel with us. It's awesome. What was your name one more time?
Zane?
Do you
Nice
have
to
an
meet
Instagram
you.
anyway?
Yeah. If you're wanting to promote, now's
right
the time to
ahead.
do it. That's cool.
V, can you get my phone? Mine's like a little too long. It's like your local _ dumb A. Not word, but the O's are zeros.
Okay, we'll get your information and we'll tag you onto the panel and everything.
No problem.
Yeah, thank you so much.
I can write it down.
Yeah, I got you. I'll get you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you
Is
guys
that
so much.
Is this somebody's CD that's up here?
That's been up there for a minute.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh, I wasn't sure.
No, thank you guys so much for letting us be here. I want to thank Comicpalooza and everybody that showed up today. Thank you guys on the panel as well. Go ahead and go ahead and give your social
Again, my
medias
name is
again.
Trevante Detman. I am a videographer and a photographer. If you want my information, my Instagram is Vintage Detman. And like I said, I got y'all guys back.
I'm Vinyl Fox. I'm literally Vinyl Fox everywhere, and I do audio and stuff. So
And animation.
Oh yeah, new.
yeah.
And once again, I'm your host, CJ Wilkins with the C2quared Podcast. That's C2QUARD, C2QUARED _podcast. So if you guys have any questions or want to continue this conversation, I would love to continue talking with you guys. I'll be over here to the side if y'all want to take pictures or anything like that. But it was a pleasure. Thank you guys.
Thank you.